It freaking didn't charge up properly. It's thundering, you guys. I shouldn't be outside, but I know that. But I decided to go outside, change positions. Instead of sitting down. It's raining right now, so I don't know how the weather looks in y'all area, but it's raining, and I don't see no bugs or nothing like that. I think when it rains, the bugs, it kind of helps. Maybe you will see like a few bugs, but not a whole bunch. See, check that out. Yes, I should be real careful. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm sorry it disconnected. The broken charger that I was using, it was so while I was charging up, even though it was on the charger, the phone was still going dead. It was shutting off. So I just switched a better charger that was properly charging up, just to making sure it won't go dead again. So yeah, it's raining. It's starting to rain, you guys. So I think I'm going to show my face because I think it's only fair. Yeah, y'all see my face instead of the lighting. I wish I had a tripod. Tripod is better. A selfie stick, freaking selfie stick is okay. But I kind of like a tripod. I decided to come outside for a little bit. I know it's lighting right now, but I decided to come outside. I know it's lighting, you guys. I know that y'all want to keep me safe, but I'm right in the balcony, and right when it starts raining hard, I can go inside. See, that lighting is no joke, you guys, at all. That lighting is no joke. Yeah, yeah. It was my vape. And nobody's outside because I don't see nobody. Because why would they be outside? Outside when it's thundering out here, right? Yeah. It wouldn't make any sense. Outside walking around when it's thundering. But the reason why I'm outside because I'm tired of sitting down in one spot. Ain't nothing wrong with going outside and chilling. You know what I'm saying? Chilling like a villain. Cause last summer I used to go outside and just chill and stream and stuff. But I kind of like streaming outside better uh, whenever I can. You know, not all the time, but whenever I can. You know, because I'm not crammed up in that house. Sorry. Oh man, nobody's talking in the chat. Wow, nobody's on here. The chat is not moving at all. Let me try to restart this live chat again. Let's see. Nobody's talking. Said nothing. But it looks like one person I have blocked that's in here and watching right now. Well, Tuesday, chicken and waffles stream. Oh, I've been out here whenever it was worse, like really worse, like really bad, you know. So, you know, this right here is not nothing compared to the last time I was out here last year. It was lightning and like really really bad. It was like raining like cats and dogs and stuff. But the reason why I'm out here because I got bored in the house, even a little bit anyways. But just decided to go outside and catch some fresh air and stuff like that. So, uh, nobody's on here. Surprising. Church night. A lot of people are going to church probably in the morning. Yeah, just chilling. Oh man, that like, that, man, it's really light out here, but not as bad as it was last year. You know, last year it was worse, and I was out here streaming, and it was a lot worse. And you hear that in the background. That's the air conditioning. You know, I'm glad they cleaned out my air conditioning because entire freaking uh, kitchen. So let me know if if I'm buffering, if I'm buffering, then I will side. But I don't want to be buffering, you know, it messes up the screen. Oh shoot. Some of y'all guys can hear that thundering, huh? But I see lightning and thunder. Hear thundering and see lightning. And y'all wonder why I'm sitting on the porch, but you know, hey, just getting some fresh air. Gonna go in a little bit and everything. Not gonna be out here all day though. And the best time to really come out here when it's not like a lot of bugs outside and stuff, and when there's not a lot of bugs and ants running around outside. So yeah, it was raining like crazy, like 30 minutes ago, 30, 45 minutes ago, it was raining. You know, probably about an hour ago or something like that. Yeah. Hopefully Tuesday I work with my mentor so that way I can make some money. Cause man, I've been missing out on work. You know, like work been really slow, so that's why I haven't been able to work. But Tuesdays are really busy. So I think I'm gonna probably work Tuesdays and Fridays and stuff until my mentor gets some more contracts. You know, if she get a couple more contracts. Right now, I'll be working with her like maybe like 4 or 5 days a week, like full time and everything. Yeah, it's no bugs out here, no bugs outside. You know, 'cause I don't like coming outside like bugs crawling on me on the patio and stuff like that. Yeah. So some of y'all guys are probably thinking, Byron, don't get struck by lightning. I won't. Hey, decided to come out here and get some fresh air. Been in the house all day. I said, I decided to come out here and get some fresh air. Been in the house all day, been cooped in the house, you know.
It was too hot out here earlier too.
Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot to be outside walking around.
It's running as hot as it's like 25 degrees
I
outside.
believe it. It's crazy. I'm ready for fall. I don't know about you.
I'm ready for some water.
Huh?
You said you ready for some water?
No, fall.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm just ready for all this weather to get gone.
Yeah. Hmm. So, so, so how you like living there, especially back here? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty quiet to me. It's been over here almost a year. Ever since last year. And, you know, pretty cool. It's all right. Hey, how you doing, bro? But I'm moving to a house in November. Trying to look for me a house and stuff. Scared. Uh, hey, Harley. Be on the one that type in the chat or thumbs up. Three people watching. Man, and my daughter starts preschool pretty soon. Yeah, yeah, but my daughter don't live with me. Daughter lives with my ex-wife. Yeah, somewhere out there in like the country, 2 hours from me. Yeah. Like golly, it's like no. But she's 4. She's finna be 5 in February. Her name is Jasmine. Yeah.
Well, you have a good night.
All right, you did too. Just friendly conversation. That's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. Hmm. Harley, what's up, boy? Why you still awake? It's your bedtime, Harley. It's your bedtime. It's past your bedtime, boy. You should go to bed. So when you go back to school, Harley? There you go. Go inside. It's worse than that. Harley. Harley still doing up, boy. Still doing up, son. Why is you not asleep? Like that girl's pregnant or something, Harley. That girl look like she's pregnant or something like that. It's her baby daddy or maybe her friend or something. I found this on the web. The heck? Surgery coming on. Surgery keeps coming on. Keeps checking on me. Are you sleepy, Harley? Harley Davis? I know it's got to be more than one person typing in a chat. Come on, you guys. It got to be at least two other people trying to type in a chat. If I remove everybody from the block list except for 8 people, then it should be more people come in the chat and type, you know? So I can know who's who. I gotta apologize to Brown Eyed Girl for making that diss video. I mean that diss track. Even though it was 6 months ago, 7 months ago, still I'm gonna apologize to her. Cause I don't want her, think that I'm just. Cause yeah, I don't want her to think that I'm bad. See, she even uploaded it. See, she even uploaded it to freaking her. But I told you guys it was just wouldn't no freaking hardcore type of diss thing. It was just 6 months ago. You know, it was an old diss video. Wow. That's crazy. Well, anyways, you guys, y'all know the same old story. Oh, you had a blackout? Oh, California is known to have blackouts. You know, but of course, we had blackout one time in 2010 or 11 in the neighborhood. But California is way known to have a blackout. Uh, that's why I think everybody should prepare for a blackout, you know? Um, and I wonder, what did I say in the diss track that made her triggered, you know? Let me see. Let me listen to the song and let me see, cause I don't think that was a lightly a diss track song. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. Yeah, it was part of my house. So weird. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. The song was made on Stacy's birthday. Man, the song is just funny to me. It's not even freaking a diss. It's just a freaking lightly diss. Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with it that much. I told her I apologized and told her I was sorry. I don't know. Too late. You laughing is the best, yeah. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, yeah. I'm gonna have to hear that new Snoop Dogg song. This is not even really remotely hardcore. This is, yeah, it's nothing. This is really nothing. I should never said anything about it. You know, I should have just like kept it to myself. Too stupid. It's not really nothing, you know. It's all right, but the one that I made, Stacy, it was really hard. I went hard on it. Was dropped on Stacy's birthday. She didn't even know the song came out. I said BG. That's funny. Yeah, it's really nothing, you know what I'm saying? I go hard with the one with about Stacy. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, RG. Yeah, that's funny. Listen to. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm listening to the Snoop dog. I see your bull. Shit. Yeah, it is. Damn, I like this song, Michelle. The Snoop Dogg song. Yeah. He go hard too. I see your bullshit. I see your BS. I see your BS. You still alone. Let's go hard. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna promote Snoop on my live chat. If anybody want to listen to Snoop Dogg's new song, I see your BS. You know, I can't say that word. The censorship. But yeah, if y'all want to listen to it, the link is down below. It's not the original link, but it's the song, original song. Yeah, it is. It seems like though. This is what it sounds like when thugs cry. I love it. Thank you for telling me about Snoop Dogg's new song, Michelle. Michelle Bella. Michelle Bella. Michelle Bella. Stella. Yeah. Sure. Snoop. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Snoop, a Too Short, 8 Ball, MJG, freaking Lil Kiki. Jay Z is okay. Jay Z is okay. He all right. But Snoop is the best. So I got to use the restroom. I got to potty and put this on mute. Warren G. Yeah, what's up? Sorry it took me so long. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you. Tell me. Tell me. Oh, tell me your secret. I don't got no secret. Well, they like talking to me. I'm a pretty cool guy when it comes to conversation. When it comes to pleasing a woman, and when it comes to friendship and stuff. You know. I'm outgoing, laid back. Or are there not reduced down? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, you funny. Mm. Respect my hustle. It ain't no hustle. It's just freaking my personality. You for being a fan for a whole year. You know, you've been a fan for a long time, buddy. Been rocking with me forever. For a while. Yeah, yeah, Michelle, that's true. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out. Yeah, yeah, you, buddy. Michelle, yeah, that's true. I was just trying to figure out. I was just trying to figure out why my mom said that she would disown me if I, uh, back in '97, when I asked her if I ever dated a white girl or married a white girl, she was this, and then her response was she would disown me. And but she said that she's Hispanic girl or Asian girl. I was just like what? 14 when she told me this, Michelle. Yeah, yeah, but it feels like though, man. It feels like yeah, it might be. Yeah, yeah, things have changed. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. The enemy, yeah, yeah, the enemy, yeah. But in '97, it was different. You know, it was different. You know, a lot of things were different. From '97 till right now. There's that just like you said, times have changed. Since then. Now it would be accepted, but from her eyes, it's just another female talk to this black man. Mm. Oh, Professor Griffin is good. He has some really good wisdom. Yeah. inspiring person that I ever heard, you know? Alrighty, get you around, buddy. It's lacking hard. Wow, it's always lacking when I got a lot of people in here. But when I don't got nobody up in here, it doesn't do that. Whenever I got people in here, it does that sometimes. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know why it's lacking. I think it just must started lacking just now, you know, because it wasn't lacking because I've been on here for like an hour and 20 minutes. When the phone is hot, it could be why it's lacking like that. I don't know. Yeah. Well, you look Mexican. What you think about that whole idea about the Caucasian man stealing the land from the Native Americans? Michelle, please give me your 2 cents on that one. Well, I have plain ancestors. Yeah. So, do you think it's possible? Anybody that's in the chat watching right now, do you think it would ever be possible in history for the Native Americans to get back their land, or no? And why do you think that they would never get back their land? Just give me your opinion and stuff. Buffering? What? It's not buffering right here. Because I'm watching it right now. It's not buffering. It might be buffering on your end. Nope, it's not buffering. I think it's buffered right on your end. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yep, the blacks deserve land too. Have you ever heard of Black Wall Street in Tulsa? Uh, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a lot of black folks they owned a lot. Yeah, it's back in the 19 Tulsa, Oklahoma had it going on, and it was a lot of black businesses like black banks, black owned banks, black-owned hospitals, everything, and then they came in with planes and just took it all away. So it's called Black Wall Street. And pretty much it all happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, back in I think the 50s or 60s. Black people had it going on back in the 50s and 60s, back in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they brought planes to destroy. Back in the days. Well, black folks might could get that back, Michelle. But what do you think about reparations? Reparations for African Americans and Native Americans. What do you think about that? Reparation. Do you think people that's living right now should get reparations for what their ancestors had to go through? Or what do you think about that, Michelle? Yeah, I have been reading about the laws going down in the White House that blacks in fighting for. Hell yeah, I do. And some people say, well, black folks did get reparations. They got welfare, they got food stamps, they got Section 8, they got housing and all the other stuff. But that's not reparations, you know what I'm saying? At all. I think is more black folks deserve more. That's just my honest opinion, Michelle. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Michelle. Because if Caucasian people have more resources and they have more businesses out there, and they have, especially when it comes to health, and especially when it comes to financial and everything else, I think black folks should have the same and should have more. I think it should be equal. I think it should be equal, Michelle. I think there's going to be a time, a generation that's going to come around where black folks take over the world. We're going to get our black. Yeah, racism still exists. Yeah. Uh, I think that it's going to be a time period where black folks actually really have more power when it comes to a lot of this stuff that's going on in the world. But not in this generation, not in our generation. It's probably going to happen right when we pass, or it could be sooner than that. Yeah, it's coming. Yep. Yeah, I think so too. So, what do you think about Andrew Yang being the first Asian president of America? Nominated for president, and he goes to the general election and wins the. He wants to get 1,000. He wants to get everybody $1,000 a month, but he won't tell us what that $1,000 is for and what's the cap behind it. You know, because I know it might be a catch behind it too. You know, if he becomes president, according to him, $1,000. He said he's going to get Americans $1,000 a month. No, but is it? I don't know, Michelle. Yeah, maybe somebody like somebody that's not a career politician, and that's why Donald Trump won because Donald Trump was not a career politician, even though that he was a something else. He didn't have no experience, but he was not a career politician. That's why he. One reason why he won. The other reason because he stole the election. The other reason why he won because he stole the election. Donald Trump. But I think it's time for something new. His ego is bigger than the White House, yeah. So, what do you think about the woman running this country? What do you think about a woman president, Michelle? If a woman ever runs this country, you think a woman would be able to make better decisions than a male president? And governor ever. But get this, her lieutenant governor that got elected governor, he's better than way better than her. He's trying to give back to the schools. You know, he's trying to get more funding out there. And he was her lieutenant governor for Oklahoma, and she was the worst woman governor of Oklahoma in history. Yeah, actually, I think that idea, like that idea, because the woman needs equal pay. So I would hope that they would go down. Yeah. See, my thoughts on Kamala Harris being president. Please don't let her be president. You know, Michelle. Because Kamala Harris got a history of locking black folks up for small marijuana charges and stuff. Making if Trump can, yes, if Trump can, yes, a woman can. There be there. But Kamala Harris got a history, a record of locking African American. Her policies when she was I think. Attorney General or something, or a lawmaker or something. Yeah, it is. It does. So, what do you think about old Bernie? Free health care for all. But how can you do that without having somebody else pay for it, you know? I hope not. I hope not. You know, somebody's got to pay for that free health care, you know? He's old school. He's really old school. Too much stress. Way too much stress. If Bernie would have been president like 15 years ago, then that would have been different. Because I think that you should stop at 65. Because 70 is too old, you know what I'm saying, to become president of the United States. 70 what? He's 75, 79, 78. But Donald Trump is right in his 70s too. Yeah, we need somebody that's right in their 40s, you know? Maybe mid 40s or something like that. Someone with a brain and heart. Exactly. Someone with a brain and heart. If you pick somebody with a brain and heart, then then you got pretty much made right in the White House. Maybe somebody that's not all about big banks and and freaking getting big bank loans. Somebody just with common sense, you know, and somebody that's not like a career politician. You know, somebody that's think independently, like Washington, President Washington thought back in the days. You know, I think it will always be about money, but I'm talking about the ones who do not want to be homeless. Yeah, yeah, because the ones that choose to be homeless can stay homeless, but the ones that don't have no choice and don't want to be homeless, then the federal government should create more programs like, housing for homeless. You know what I'm saying? Apartments for homeless. Transportation for homeless, health care for homeless, and they should instead of making the federal government pay for it, they should make freaking taxpayers to pay for it. But the thing about it is, everything is all about the government, and we should have less government when it comes to certain things. When it comes to childcare, when it comes to food assistance, rent assistance, when it comes to law enforcement. And I think that it should, I think, I think it should be more, I think this country should be more independent. But I think, I think they should make it much easier for people to live off of the wages that they live off of. So instead of saying, okay, when we raise the minimum wage up, they should make it fair where people can afford to pay their rent, the car payment, and people also can afford to take their kids, to pay for their kids' colleges, and also to make sure the kids have better futures. And plus, it should always, I think, the next president better care about racism, mental health, and homelessness, and make all the student loans go away. Although it would be good to be true. Yeah. Yeah, and Bernie Sanders is probably the only one when it comes to student loans and stuff. But I haven't heard too much about his position on racism. But I have heard a lot of things that Andrew Yang said about giving us $1,000 every month. You know. And if he's going to do that, he's going to have to explain his position on that, because we don't want to get our hopes up with that, voting for him, and we want to vote. We want to vote, based on principle, not based on party, but based on principle. He's not president. He's not electable anymore, and yeah, so many people are up. I gotta really read and search more. Yeah. So, but Joe Biden, Joe Biden, even though that he was vice president for Barack Obama for 8 years, I don't think Joe Biden is the answer, Michelle. I don't think Joe Biden is the answer. We don't need we don't need no four, we don't need no another 4 years of Joe Biden. We need probably Andrew Yang. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Yang, because he's young, he's independent, and he has an independent thinking to be a progressive, to be a Democrat and everything. He's too young. Laugh out loud. We want a young one. He's too old. We want a young one. Yeah. But I think Kamala Harris would probably penetrate policies to make it harder for gun owners. Because think about it. Ever since Donald Trump been president, these are the laws that they've been passed. The medical marijuana law, the healthcare law has been kind of flawed for a while, and the gun law in Oklahoma was passed last year, where you don't even have to have a license to have a gun in the state of Oklahoma. You can have a pistol without a license, as long as you're not a felon. Yeah. But felons been carrying around guns ever since day one, and but they say that they passed that law in Oklahoma, but then again, that might the crime, the gun, the violent crime might increase more and more and more because the laws are not as strict when it comes to that. Things are big, so I don't think it will matter because there's still a online market. Yeah, yeah, that's true. So, so how's things in Cali? How's things going in Cali, Michelle? I'm gonna let you know whenever I come down there and visit. But I'm gonna be whenever I come down there and visit. I'm gonna be in the LA area. I don't know how we're in the LA area, but it's gonna be probably like an hour from you where you at and stuff. I want to visit my sister, my cousins. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how my sister can afford that lifestyle, but she's born and raised in California, so that's why she's stay there. But Oklahoma is really cheap to live in. It's a really cheap state to live in. But they call Oklahoma the weak state. The lowest paying. Plus they call it the weak state. But I don't know why they call it the weak state because a lot of things we got the NBA here, we got basketball. Freaking 8 years ago, we got a tattoo bill pass. We can get tattoos in Oklahoma. We got a pro baseball team and stuff, and I am one. Oh wow, you paying too much. You paying triple of what I'm paying. I mean, not triple, but you paying double of what I'm paying for 2 bedroom. Is it is it right in the suburbs or right in the ghetto? Somewhat suburbs. Cause here is the mini ghetto. 10 years ago, this area used to be like filled with gang members but mostly here is like mainly ice cream pharmacists. I can't say the word, Michelle, but it's ice cream pharmacists here, ice cream dealers and stuff. Um, but other than that, it's not as bad as people say. It's scary, yeah. Her is not as bad as people say. But I think for 2 bedroom, but now I live near the ghetto. Yes, before I was by the beach. Oh shoot, I would love to be by the beach. Ghettos here are actually not horrible. Not Yeah, I think here is not as bad as people think it is. I it's not how it's not where you live, it's how you live. You know what I'm saying? What if you live on the south side? What if you live on the north side? And some parts of the south side have suburbs too. Some parts of the north side has suburbs. Some parts of the suburban more area has ghetto sides too. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just how you live. You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay to yourself and you don't mess with none of the gangbangers or none of the ice cream dealers or anything, and you don't mess with none of the thugs or nothing like that, then they won't mess with you because the thugs all they want to do is make money and freaking ball and these days ice cream, the DRUG, which I can't say on YouTube because of all this. I don't want to be too controversial about it, but uh, that's another way to say DOBE. The DOB, the DOBE dealers. You can't be too controversial on social media like that, because I know a lot of people have tried to be uncensored, and YouTube is strict on that. When it comes to that word, when it comes to anything got to do with the DO the DOBE, sometimes you gotta censor yourself, say ice cream or something like that, because because YouTube censor, they demonetize videos because they consider that not advertising friendly. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is politics. YouTube politics are like, yeah. But see, YouTube didn't used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? People didn't used to have to censor themselves until 2016 election, when all that stuff went down in Russia and stuff like that. And that's when YouTube's policies, they started getting really strict on certain things that you can say and do on YouTube. Of course, you can be, you can, you can, you can, you can give, you could tell stories and be, but you can't be too controversial on YouTube, and because I try to keep it PG-13, even though that even though what's going on in the world is not PG-13, is freaking, it's crazy. I did not really even go on YouTube until 5 years ago, but I was mainly looking up music on there back then. Yeah. Yeah, you got strict. Like, they got really, really strict on what you can do in your live streams. You know what I'm saying? Even though that to the world is not PG-13, it's not PG-13, but they got really strict. The content has to, in order for the content to be advertiser friendly, at least a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old has to be able to watch it, No ice cream man. It's it has to be suitable for at least a 15-year-old, maybe a 17-year-old, in order to make money and be monetized on YouTube. The content has to be suitable for at least a teenager. You know what I'm saying? But even though that even though that a lot of things that's going on in the world is not PG-13, still, guys are friendly, and they haven't really they, YouTube haven't really fully explained what advertiser friendly is. It's like well, yeah, it is. Wow, it's 124. Oh man. But I'm not sleepy though, my friend. I'm not sleepy at all. I can stay up until 4 o'clock in the morning. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's me and you both are pretty much night people. Yeah, me and you both are night people, Michelle. Yeah, me and you are night people, so person using saving. Soon you won't be on this like, yeah. Stay up until 1? Dang, girl. No. 4 o'clock. One time I stayed up until like 7 o'clock, went to bed, and get up, do what I had to do. But another time when I went to bed like at 4 o'clock, get up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, yeah. I want to find a permanent job. I know, and that's why I'm trying to wait until my mentor gets a couple more contracts so I can work with her full time. Work with her like at least 4 days a week, because at least 30 hours a week, 30 to 35 hours a week. Business is new. And so when you start new, it takes a while for you to get other things going for your business. So once they get everything else going, then I would be able to work more hours, you know. Yeah, it's hard though. People do not help you like really help you anymore. So I have a lot of harassment when people have a hard time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is, you know. People judge you because you're not outgoing. Hmm. Well, that's just like people tell me everybody's not going to be what you expect them to be, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. So Tuesday I'm gonna be working with my mentor. Tuesday's gonna be, and plus, I'm looking for other opportunities too as well. Yeah. I'm looking for other type of jobs like janitorial type of jobs, like cleaning jobs and stuff. Work 30 hours a week or something like that. You know, and get a get a job where I work in the morning and then come home during the day and stuff, and still do my live streaming and still do my other things and stuff. But if I get a job Monday to Friday, that would be great, because I would be able to afford to, buy better equipment for my YouTube thing and for other stuff. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It is hard to get back in the routine. Yeah, because I want better equipment for my, just a better cell phone to live stream on, a better phone, a better digital camera to do videos. Not only just like live streaming, but ready for retire. If I allows, yeah, display and be more original, and so that way I can grow my base, grow what I. Many years ago, yep, I have about, I'm 35, so I have about, I'm 35, gonna be 36. I have about almost 40, 44 years. Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 40, no, let me see. Let me think about that. 30, I think 34 years. 34 years, maybe 38 years. I don't know. But I forget. what's the retirement age? But by then, hopefully, a lot of stuff will change and stuff. Bring to 70. You know. But I wish the retirement 55. Wish I can retire at 55 and enjoy my enjoy being like 50s and 60s, before I turn 70, enjoy those. Yeah. Uh, Cause who wants to retire really old, Who wants to retire at uh, 75, really old, like in 5 years you'll be 80 and stuff. It was like, who want to retire that old? I think it will give you enough. Yeah, can we say 30 forever? Yeah, exactly. 30s and forever. Close to about 4 more years, I'll be 40, and you would be, I don't know, in 4 more years you'd be, I forgot, but I know that you would turn what, 37, 38, 37, something like that. 38, yeah, you're 38. Yeah, I kind of wish I could say 35, freaking for the next 20 years. But still grow, but stay 35. But you can't do it like that because you got to grow each year. Because I want to live like that woman that I seen in the newspaper, where she lived like 119 years. She was in the newspaper a long time ago, where she was like 119 years old. But I don't want to be like old to a point where I get old so fast. But 30 something years, 35 years is a long time though, I think. I think I got plenty of time. Yeah, hopefully before I get in my 60s, hopefully my daughter would have been to finish college and stuff. You know, hopefully by then. Like, or maybe sooner than that. Hopefully your daughter will take care of you. Yep, hopefully so. Yeah, kids, man, kids are just growing up too fast. Yeah. I know, man, Shannon wants to have more kids. She wants. Yeah. So hopefully one day, whenever we get married, we'll have more kids. Hopefully we'll have a boy, so that way, so Jasmine can have a not only a daughter, not only a sister, but also a my friends kids, and they are in high school or going to college. I'm not having kids. Not never having kids. Never, ever, ever. Never in your life. You know, but hey, some people don't never have kids, you know. Some people never have kids. I know people that's in their 50s and 60s. They never, they never have kids at all, you know. So yeah, yeah. Guy would eventually, if he's if he don't have, if he don't mind, if he doesn't mind not having kids, I'm pretty sure y'all would do well without, because a lot of people feel like, you gotta have kids. Everybody has to have kids, and that's not. Kids are wonderful. Kids are adorable. Kids are not for everybody, you know. And everybody assumes that everybody should have kids, by the time when they get 25 or 35, they should have everything figured out, but sometimes you don't even have nothing figured out. I think once I get a girl pregnant, once I get my future wife pregnant, I think I want it to be my last kid. I don't want it to have more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? But it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because things might change. You know what I'm saying? And you might end up having more kids than what you expected. Because hey, some people say before they had kids, some people say they was gonna just have a couple of kids and then it was gonna be it. But later they end up having like three more kids, you know what I'm saying? And my sister is a prime example of why you probably should not why you should be careful for what you wish for, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you never know. So, because my sister, she has about six kids. My sister in California. My other sister. So, and it's like, and some people say, "Wow, that's a big family, six kids," six kids, single mom. Oh, dang! Wow. And hey, guess what? My mom had 5 kids from about let me see, three, four, from about four different baby daddies, four different men. Me and my sisters don't have the same daddy, but we have the same mama. My youngest sister and my youngest brother have the same daddy and mama, you know? So, but, but it was kind of crazy because, uh, when, uh, when my mom had me, my little sister was not, my mom didn't have no other children until I was let me see, till I was about 7 years old. So when my mom had her third child, which was me, the middle child. She waited. She waited for 6 or 7 years to have another child. So she waited about, I think, 5 or 6 years to have another child. With this, she would have had 7 children, but she had two miscarriages and stuff. So there have been a lot of kids, definitely, and even four is a lot. I think five is hell of a lot. 5 kids, single mom raising 5 kids. Can you imagine being a single mom raising 5 kids? Michelle? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Be hard. You know, it's hard. You know, it's hard out there. I think one or two is enough, though. You know, just imagine like getting all your lunch ready, getting fixing breakfast, waking up in the morning. They go to the bus stop, get on the bus, being responsible for 5 kids. You know, I don't do not want to cry, baby. Ever laugh out loud. I do not want to give birth. So I know I'm not gonna have children. Plus, I am old now. Yeah. Yeah, I think you should stop having kids before you get in your 30s. I think, you know, maybe no, maybe before you get 35 or 33 or something like that. You should have your last kid probably before you get 35. I think, you know, but it's been people, it's been women that had kids when they're 40 years old, 48, 60 years old. And that's like, oh, you know, yeah, 40 is start to get dangerous and with the gene. Yeah. I think a lot of people have good genes whenever they're in their 20s, more so whenever they're in their late 30s, you know, or 40s, you know. So I don't. I think it should be a limit to. It should be a cutoff line when a woman, maybe like I don't know, probably before you get 30 or something like that. Maybe you should be able to have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But ready in their 20s to have kids. Maybe they're ready whenever they get in their 30s or 40s. And I just feel that it's complicated. It's more complicated when you are in your 30s and 40s having kids versus your 20s. But I think the youngest is probably, I would say, 21, maybe 25. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are a party animal and you like to party nonstop, you are in college. But if you're willing to take responsibility at the age of 21, then go for it. You know what I'm saying? But have kids by the right girl, by the right woman. And by the woman that you think that you surely may possibly be with for at least about until the kid to at least about 30 or 40 years. But if you're not for sure that you're going to be with that woman for a long time, then you should not have kids. You should wear a raincoat, and plus you should wear a raincoat anyway, even if that woman's on birth control. It's diseases, or you just don't want to catch anything. You know what I'm saying? Even if that woman can't get pregnant, still you don't want to catch anything. That's for sure. Stuff changes and biological parts start to be way off the older you get. Yeah. A woman can tell you, oh, well, I don't have a disease. A woman can tell you she's on birth lying to you just to trick you. And then weeks later, you find out that she's pregnant on Father's Day, which that's when I found out that my daughter's mom was pregnant on Father's Day of 2014. And she came up to my job and everything and said that we're having a baby. And that was the most precious thing, best thing ever happened to me. But my ex was not the best thing ever happened to me. Just my abusive relationship with my ex. But my daughter was the best thing that ever happened to me because she turned out really beautiful and she turned out with no health problems. She had a cast on her legs for like about like 4 or 5 months, and some of the old videos I showed my daughter in. She had like a pigment skin, like she had like her skin was her face was a different color, and the doctor treated her for a while, and then pretty much all of that disappeared. You know what I'm saying? And I forget why that happened, but I noticed in some of my old videos when she was like about 1 years old, 1.5, her face was like white right here, and then so eventually all of that came off and stuff like that. Yep, babies can be bad, can be have that would be awful. People not even think about that. Yeah, it definitely does, you know. But I think my daughter, you know, she turned out to be much healthier than me. Cause right when I was a baby, I had asthma, which my daughter has asthma too, but not as. But me, I personally I overcame my asthma, and my dad had asthma, so it ran in the family. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then my aunt had asthma on my dad's side. My dad's sister had asthma, so it ran in the family big time. But I think a lot of families are different, and a lot of families, you know, a lot of kids are born different ways. Some kids are born special needs, borderline, borderline disabled, or mild disabled, severe disabled, moderate disabled. It's all kinds of learning, different levels of learning disabilities for a lot of these kids, you know. I had seen it sucks. She is with her mom. I saw a video of her mom. She is very loud, laugh out loud. Yeah, she is. And so you remember you saw that video, that cotton candy video, where I took the whole cotton candy back in, right out of the the uh, the container, and she was yelling at her right on the video, like screaming at her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, I will be. May take some time, just keep fighting as you are. Yeah, I would definitely keep doing that. I'm section saying why that woman yelling at your daughter like that, you know? Yeah, yeah, she does definitely. You know, loud, feisty, verbally aggressive, likes to get it her way. Right when I was trying to take her off my banking account, Michelle, the bank said that she had to beat her for me to take her off because at the time I didn't trust her with my. I didn't trust her as a beneficial on my banking account. So I might as well close this bank and close this banking account and everything because I don't trust her at all. Yeah, exactly. So it was Bank of America and everything. So she used to be on my bank account. She used to be a beneficial on my Social Security. She used to, freaking whenever I was married to her, they cut off my food stamps. They cut off my Section A. Uh, they whenever I was married to her, I had to pay more taxes being married to her, and marriage was like hard with her. She used to when she used to get mad at me, Michelle. She used to throw the merge ring at me. And one day she threw the merge ring at me, hit me right in the forehead. I'm never getting married, never having kids, seriously. And one time she hit me with a hanger, and so the hanger left a mark right here. You know what I'm saying? So she was verbally aggressive towards me and stuff. And plus, one time all on video and everything. And plus, I had the pictures where my face was messed up and stuff. Her nephew jumped in the pool and jumped on my face, and I told her to jump in the pool that way. And her adopted niece, yeah, it is her adopted niece, because she was adopted by some white family. She was adopted by some white family in California that moved down here back in '96 and '97. School from the from kindergarten to all the way up to fifth grade, and that's what my ex-wife wanted to do with my daughter. But I told her that she needs to be in preschool. She needs to be in a public school. And I know women can be domestic violence too. That's when it's better to leave. Yeah, because I was with her for over 5 years. And she was verbally aggressive, like verbally aggressive. And But get this. She yeah, she was definitely a tough cookie. And get this, she was a lesbian too while she was married to me. She was so called liking other girls, and she was kissing on other girls while she was married to me and stuff. And she thought that was okay because it was a girl and pretty much not a boy. But that's still not okay. It doesn't matter if it's a girl or a boy. You know, she thought it was okay because she was kissing on a girl, not another guy. But she might have been kissing on another guy too. She might have been doing both. Cause she brought her old man to my house and tried to sneak him out of my house. One day I came home from work. She rushed to the door. Had that was over there. She had a 40-year-old man over there with my daughter. And I'm like, what the heck? 45-year-old man over there with my daughter. It's just trending. Yeah. And I'm like, why this old man? I'm telling myself, thinking like, why this old man is over my house, and she trying to sneak this old man out my apartment that I paid the full rent in and everything, and she didn't pay no rent or nothing like that. Rent. Little at all. She paid electricity bill, but she barely paid that too. Yeah, so when people start bringing new people around kids, you do not know that, man. It's a trust issue for sure, and you never know these days. Yeah, that's just like me bringing some random girl around my daughter, and then trying to sneak her out of the house before my wife comes home and everything like that. That wouldn't look good on me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I guess different strokes for different folks. I don't know. I remember meeting new boyfriend my mom had. I remember meeting new boyfriend my mom had. New boyfriends my mom had, and it was not easy. Each one was a bastard. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Somebody tried to call me a bastard one time. My old roommate tried to call me a bastard. And a bastard to me is a man that don't know his father. who his father is, you know. And I'm like, what? It was a long time ago. But yeah, 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 they are. They definitely. They are because they always, trying to take the place of your dad. They always want you to call them stepdad. They always want you to call them daddy. And they be the ones, be pervs too, some of them. So you never want to bring certain men around your children, you know what I'm saying? Because sure, hey, this CP going on, all this, CP and all this perverted stuff going on with these men and these men's women, these these women that these men date with their children and everything. Like this is crazy. It's just sick. A lot of these guys just they feel like they gotta be pervs and mess with these little girls, but it's not right. It's a sin. You know what I'm saying? They're sinning. And plus, it's against the law. And plus, why would they want to be registered as yeah. So many. It's heartbreaking. Yeah. I was too when I was molested when I was, let's see, when I was about 9 years old, 10 years, 12 years old, from a man in the back of an alley. Cause he said that if he let me do that, then he would give me some money and he would buy me some candy and cookies. So yeah, but I was a little kid though. I was an innocent little kid. You know, and he should never did that to me. And plus, that woman should never did that to me when I was 9 years old because that's nasty. That's sick. So I was too, and it was really sucked. It affect throughout life. It's hard. Nobody should go through that. Yeah. Nobody shouldn't go through that. Kid, a young adult, whatever. They should never have to go through that. Especially kid. They should never have to go through that. Kids should never have to go through that type of stuff. It would traumatize them. And it's hard for them to live life because it's constantly. Sometimes they have nightmares, and sometimes it's hard for them to really cope with that type of stuff because that that's just not right, and not okay at all. But I know, like, I know things happen in life, but that kind of stuff should never happen to a child. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, that shouldn't have been. Because I feel like, you know, chill safe, you know what I'm saying? And when you bring certain people around your children, what if they're a man, a new man in your life or a new woman in your life, anything could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? With you not being around or with you turning your back. You know. Yeah, it was kind of hard for me for some years. You know. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Your will and will. But I think rampant that women do it these days than men do. You know, it's more known for women to do different type of story. You know, but I think it's more women doing that stuff than men. You know, but I know it's talking it out helps. Yeah, it does. Yeah, talking about it to a therapist, talking about it on YouTube. YouTube should allow you to talk about it because it helps, you know what I'm saying? And it spread awareness and it's it's the mind and let the mind know that hey look, you're not alone right in that situation. If it happens to you and plus it happens to me, then you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? You're not alone in that situation at all. And I think we need to educate these kids more in these generations in Trump world, and we need to let them know that safety is the first priority when it comes to our children. And safety, health, making sure your children is not uh, riding in strangers' cars, making sure your children is not letting strangers know where they're, pretty much know where they stay at. Make sure your children is not uh, giving personal information out online where pervs could perpetrate certain behaviors that that is evil and wrong and stuff like that. So we need to educate our as even before they get older, because the younger you teach them, the better as they get older they would know, the wiser the child would be. You know, because I think children need to know that stuff. Yeah, more children need to age. And I think it would help them feel nobody can get them right from the early age. Exactly, exactly. Because it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? It's a sin. You know what I'm saying? It's a ugly sin. It's a, it's it's evil. Um, yeah, it's a sin. It's a ugly sin. It's the so yeah. Um, Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess the trolls never sleep. The mean people never sleep. You know, because obviously they're going online, watching me, watching what I say, but I'm not saying nothing that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they can't prove that I'm lying about anything or I'm, making up stuff or exaggerating or anything. They can't prove it at all. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, they probably need more help than anybody else because if they didn't messing with a good guy that's not doing nothing to them, that's not even talking about them. Yeah, it's kind of funny. They need some therapy because trolls are not good people at all. Especially if they're trying to diagnose you when there's nothing to diagnose, you know what I'm saying? Or they try to belittle you or put you down problem. Like you don't know what you're talking about. But in reality, they're the ones who need help. They're the ones who need counseling and therapy. Cause they're they have a lot of time on their hand to go to these people's streams and patronize them and mess with them and call them delusional, which if you call somebody delusional and they're not delusional and you're lying about it, then you're slandering them. You're slandering their name, you're slandering everything because what proof do you have somebody's delusional? Because anybody can say, oh, well, you delusional. Doesn't mean it's true. You know? Delusional is somebody that's just imagining things and see. Because if I see somebody down the street with a gun and the cops ask me what happened, then I'm going to tell the cops exactly what happened. Just like somebody live streaming and the cops said and what they did. That's as simple as that. There's no delusional to that. So they need to get it right and they need to do the research and look up the definition of delusional. They need to stop saying things that they don't know the definition to or they don't know what it means because there's this name calling for unnecessary reasons, you know. 'Cause if they were normal, then they would know what those words mean that they're claiming me to be, or claiming me to do. Education trolls 101. Yeah. Because a lot of those people, they don't even have lives. Most of them, 90% of them, side jobs. Like me, I work with my mentor 2, 3 days a week, get paid. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I work on YouTube. I get paid on YouTube as well too, and I get paid through the music label a little bit. You know, every once in a while. So I have a life going on. Plus, I'm managing different artists and stuff like that. Going pretty well, you know. So these people don't even know me. They just going based upon their own delusion and their own thoughts and stuff like that about me, which you know I can have government connections and find out who they are, and they wouldn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? And I bet you once you find out who they are, deny that deny anything. They can't. You know what I'm saying? They can't. They can't never refute me. All they can do is say words like say I'm this, I'm that, or I need help. Which how can I need help when you don't want me around and you the one listening to me and you all these false claims about me that's not even true, you know? School codes should include troll one row. And some of these people are not educated at all, you know what I'm saying? Because educated people don't come on here and mess with people or troll people. Yeah, at all. I'm tired, but I will be a chat soon. Okay. Sure. I'm tired too. Well, you guys stay up. Don't believe everything that you read on the internet. You know, if you didn't hear it from the horse's mouth, then it's not true. If it's not in black and white, if people don't got no evidence of it, don't believe. Don't automatically believe one person. Look at it both ways. And also, if somebody call you names that don't even make sense or names that don't add up to the definition of it, then just say, forget you, screw you. Who cares about you? Leave me alone. They need to stop harassing people that don't do nothing to them. And all they doing is going on these fake accounts and just causing problems. Night night. Bye. See y'all guys later. Have a good one. Stay positive, stay blessed. You can do anything you want to do. Don't let these haters bring you down because they're not no better than you. Because if they were, then they wouldn't be watching you or they wouldn't even be paying attention. So, because you must be really important because they're watching. You know, every stream that you do, they're watching constantly. So they're making you more important, more relevant, and more popular. So peace out. God bless you. And I'll see y'all guys later.